This is the KTM 790 Adventure. We're going to look at the TFT display and its functions. When you turn the bike on, the main screen will show your favorites on the left, time, air temperature, your rev counter, bike temperature here, fuel tank once it gets below half, it starts registering here, ride modes, and then we have our gear position right there. So to get into the menu, you press the set button there, which prompts you by saying set there. We press set, we go into the menu. From here we can change different functions of the display. If we go into settings, we can select favorites. This is what shows up on the main screen. I have 3 selected. I believe you can select up to 8. So we could add phone battery, phone signal, we could add the date, and if we go back now you can see there's more on the display than there was. Let's go back into settings here. Let's change that out. Trip 1's fine. I don't need the date, odometer I like. I don't need phone signal and phone battery. And we can see we've taken that back to just the 3 items on the menu. So if we go into set here, go back in the settings, quick selector, these are the up and down arrows, quick selector 1, quick selector 2, that we can select from the main menu. So you can program in whatever you want here. Quick selector 1, we can see what's programmed in there. We have trip 1, so we have a trip programmed in a quick selector 1. You can change that by simply scrolling down and selecting something else. Quick selector 2, I have audio plugged in, and again you can pick whatever you like there. So if we go back to the main menu and I simply press up, that gives me trip 1. Now if I press quick selector 2, it moves to the audio, so I can quickly adjust my tunes while I'm riding. Let's go back into the menu here. Let's look at motorcycle. Here we can turn off traction control and the electronic slipper clutch right here. You would move it up to off, hold the set button down until it tells you to release, and now you're off. Time for wheelies with that off. So let's put it back on. Hold the set button down, release, it's re-engaged. ABS, select that, we're on road, we can turn it off. We can select off-road. ABS, which will give you the ability to lock the rear wheel and still have ABS on the front. I'm going to go back in and put that back to road. Okay, so what else do we have here? We have ride modes: street, rain, off-road, rally. This bike has the rally mode installed, so you can select from here. If you choose to select rally, you can go ahead, change to throttle response, street, rally, off-road. Rally is very responsive, street less so, off-road is even less, smoother throttle response. And that changes the menu with a slip option here. So this kind of is a reverse traction control. It applies just the amount of power you need based on the number you have selected. So if we go to the main menu, when we're riding, you can quickly change that by the up and down arrow. I'm going to go back in, go to rally. I'm going to leave rally. There we go. So if we go back to the menu, and let's go to motorcycle. Let's go to settings. can see here you have Bluetooth, select it on and off, you have a display theme, it's on night right now, which would be black. I can set it to auto, that means the sensor will decide. So usually white during the day, black at night. Shift light, so shift light lights up at 8500 RPM. You can change that. And we can go flashes, shift light flashes and changes color at 10,000 RPM. Double warning. You can change that again by just selecting up and down and hitting set. Shift light, turn on and off. Easy. Select it, press set, turned on and off. Clock and date, change the time. Change the date. Daytime running lights, they're on a sensor, you can turn them off. Wherever you're located, kilometers, miles per hour, temperature, Fahrenheit, Celsius, these can all be selected here. And you can change from US gallons to imperial gallons to whatever, liters. So let's go to KTM My Ride. Here you have audio. We have that. I have that on my quick selector too. You could control music. Works really well. I use Amazon Music, so it plays and it will play in my headset, my center, so your Bluetooth headset, and you can just scroll through your songs, pause them, etc. You can pair devices. I have a phone obviously paired there. Headsets, as one of my centers is paired. You can add devices. If we go to menu, we can select general information about the bike here. Trip 1 data is there. I have trip 1 on my quick selector 1. And there's trip 2 data there. Any warning lights that come up will be under this menu. Side stand is down. Got it. Okay. The display is bright. It's clear to see. I really like it. It's got a lot of information on there, so you can get a little distracted looking at it. That novelty does wear off after a while. It works well. The rev count is good. I'm a bit of a traditionalist when it comes to the rev counter. I do prefer analog, but on this type of bike it's okay.